Hello.
Hello, welcome up. Are you 18 plus?
Yes, I am 18.
Wonderful. May we get your pronouns, please?
Just any pronouns is fine.
Okay, are there any ones that you specifically prefer?
No, it's fine.
Gotcha. Do you believe in a god?
Yes, I believe in Satanism, actually.
Wait,
Yeah, sure.
Lacey, are you a theistic Satanist or non-theistic?
Uh, I mean, I do follow a bit of, like, pagan rules, but I'd
Gotcha. Like,
say,
what does that mean?
I'd say yes, I'm theistic.
Gotcha. So what, like, God do you hold to? Or is it just Satan? And then you said
Just,
you use paganistic law rules?
yes, I believe that all animals should, be free and all. But, yeah, I believe Satan is basically the only type of god you should really be believing in, but of course I do
Gotcha.
respect other religions.
Okay, and when we say that Satan is most likely the most realistic or logical one to follow, how do you know that Satan exists? And like when we say Satan, do we mean biblical Satan? Do we mean some other form of Satan? I just want to make sure that I know like who I'm talking to.
Well, I mean, like, just basically, well, I don't really understand the context of, like, biblical Satan or whatever. I mostly found Satanism through researches I've done myself, through Wikipedia, etc. That's also how I got into Satanism. But I think I do know what you mean by a biblical Satan. I do think I believe in that, yes.
Gotcha. And so how like if I were to ask you to give some form of I guess I'd say evidence as to like how you know this God to be true and exist, what would you present?
I would say the rules, because the rules in Satanism are the most logical between every religion I have seen so far. I do think Satanism has the most logical rules.
Yeah, sure, but like what form of Satanism? Like there's the Church of Satan, the Satanic Temple. There's I believe there's another one. I think it's like the Nine Rules of Earth, and there was one more, but I can't remember it. I'm sure
Uh,
somebody in the chat will remind me.
yeah, Church of Satan, basically.
Oh, so you believe in wee woo magic and stuff, and an
Yes.
actual devil, which isn't what, or and an actual Satan, which LeVay didn't believe in.
Yes.
Gotcha. So, what are LeVay? Yeah, what is LeVayan Satanism? Like, what are their rules?
Do you want me to state the 11 or just a few of them to start off?
Which, well, I mean, I'd probably like to hear all of them.
Okay, so I'll just name all of the 11 ones. So, first, do not give opinions or advice unless you are asked to. Two, do not share your troubles unless you are sure that the person you're trying to talk to is 100% sure they want to, like, hear your troubles. And three, respect the personal space and properties of others. Four, do not make sexual sorry. Should I replace that word with something or no?
Which one are we on?
Fourth.
If a guest in your lair annoys you, treat him cruelly and without mercy.
No, sorry. I mean, do not make advances unless given clear admitting
Oh,
signals
that's
from anyone.
5.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know
You're good.
the formal, like, order. Um,
Yes, 6th. Oh, go ahead. I've got them pulled up as well.
yeah, okay. So, do not take what does not belong to you unless it is a burden of the other person. Uh,
Okay.
do not complain about anything to which you do not need to subject yourself. Do not harm children or non human animals unless you are attacked or it is for food. And be responsible for your actions and acknowledge consequences.
Gotcha. So you're taking the weird atheistic wee woo magic and then you're slapping a god in there. I'm very confused how we get to the god from any of Anton LaVey's teachings.
Could you repeat your what you said in a more simple way?
Yeah, I'm just confused by like I've read some of the Satanic Bible. I haven't read all of the Satanic Bible. Uh, but like you're basically saying you agree with the rules, and so you adhere to a variation of atheistic Satanism that for some reason has magic, and then you go an extra step and add a god, which LaVey wouldn't have taught at all by any means, from my knowledge.
Yes.
So how did you get to the god?
I believe that there could be something of types of gods, which I mostly believe in Satan. That's why I'm saying about it. But of the rules, I do believe of the rules in Church of Satan, of course. Do you get what I mean, or no?
I'm not entirely sure. So you're basically saying that you're unsure if there is or isn't a god, but you follow Satan.
Yes.
Yeah, I just don't know how that makes sense. Because like basically you're making the agnostic claim and theistic claim simultaneously. So you both know and don't know.
I I believe in Satanism, of course. I do believe there could be Satan. I believe there could be multiple gods, of course, but I think Satan is the first one. And of course, if if you don't really understand, I'm trying to explain it more easily, but English isn't my first language, so it's harder to explain.
You know,
Um
you're good.
yes. So I believe Satan could exist. I mostly want to follow what is scientifically proven. However, I follow the rules of Satanism. Do you understand?
Gotcha. I mean, I'm an atheist, and I am a magical card holder from the TST, the Satanic Temple. We have 7 rules. I guess you would call them the 7 tenets. Um, and I don't find a god, and I don't know many other Satanists that normally have a god. So running across one that says I adhere to atheism or an atheistic belief, quote unquote, and then you slap a god, it's just kind of funny to me. And I don't mean that in a bad way.
I mean,
Real quick, Lacey, how old did you say you were?
I'm 18.
Okay, you can go ahead. I just wanted to verify.
Yeah, no
What was the
worries, that's
question?
fine.
I apologize.
Um, oh, I have a very horrible memory, I'm sorry. Phew, I don't remember actually. That's horrible. Sorry, I have like
No, you're
early
fine.
signs.
I was just saying, I remember what I said. I was basically saying I'm just kind of surprised because, like, I adhere to the 7 tenets of the Satanic Temple. I'm atheistic. I don't believe that there is a God. I don't see the purpose of one to begin with, other than for comfort. And most of the other Satanists that I know on this app, none of them would claim a God, but you are, and that's what's confusing to me. And again, I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah, no worries. You know what a agnostic person is, correct?
Yeah, that's somebody that makes the claim of they don't know if there's a God.
I'm not fully sure if there could be a god, of course, but personally, my opinion is that God, for example, if there would be a god, I would believe it would be Satan.
Gotcha. Why?
I believe that well, it's mostly my opinion is based off of the rules of the religion itself.
Yeah, but it's atheistic. So they don't like I'm really confused because, again, we're just saying rules exist. Therefore, this specific deity that they weren't even actually talking about must exist.
Yeah, I understand. But I am a agnostic Satanist. However, I follow the rules of Satanism, and I am 60% sure. Most agnostic people are 50-50. I'm 60% sure that Satan could be a real god. Do you understand that, kind of?
I don't know. Bread, are you understanding?
No, not really.
And again, like, I don't mean it in a bad way. It just sounds odd.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever heard of like any of this, honestly. I've heard of the Satanic Temple and everything, but a lot of this is just
Yeah, but we're
different.
not even talking about the TST. She
Right.
adheres to LeVay, which, by the way, we're going to have to do a satanic Bible study. That's going to be
Yeah.
fun.
Um, yeah, no, I think we're gonna have to do more research on everything and then kind of figure out what you're meaning. So I think we'll just move on for now, but you're welcome to come back and talk to us after we've done our research on it.
Alright, that's fine.
Sweet. We'll be live again on Friday at 2 p.m. I don't know what country you're in, if you're in a different country than America, so I don't know what the time zone would be. But
Mm,
it'll be Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is when we
alright.
start. But yeah, it was a great conversation. Appreciate you being friendly and hanging out with us.
Yep, alright. I'll say goodbye then.
Absolutely. We'll talk to you later.
Have a
Alright.
great day or night, whatever it may be.
Thank you, you
Oh, my bad.